There are moments in life when everything feels uncertain. You keep moving forward, but inside, you feel lost. Not physically, not socially, but deeply. You question your direction. You question your purpose. You question whether you're doing the right thing at all. You look around, and it seems like everyone else knows where they're going. Everyone else seems confident, certain, focused. And you feel like you're just trying to figure it out. Step by step, day by day, without clarity. And sometimes that feeling is exhausting. Because being lost is not just about direction. It's about identity. Who am I becoming? Where am I going? Does my life even matter? Listen carefully. Because this moment of confusion does not mean you are off track. Sometimes, the moment you feel most lost is the moment God is redirecting you. Not punishing you. Not abandoning you. Redirecting. You cannot see the full road ahead. But that does not mean the road isn't there. God rarely reveals everything at once. He reveals step by step. Because faith grows in movement, not in certainty. Right now, you might feel like nothing makes sense. Doors closing. Plans changing. Dreams shifting. People leaving. And it feels like the ground under you is unstable. But what if this is not instability? What if this is transformation? What if God is removing what no longer belongs in your life? What if He is preparing you for something you cannot yet understand? Feeling lost does not mean you are failing. It means you are in transition. And transition is uncomfortable. It stretches you. It humbles you. It forces you to trust. But you are not walking blindly. God is guiding even when you cannot feel it. He sees the path you cannot see. He knows the outcome you cannot imagine. He understands the timing you cannot control. And even when you feel stuck, He is still moving. Even when you feel forgotten, He is still present. Even when you feel uncertain, He is still leading. You are not late in life. You are not behind. You are not wasting your time. You are being shaped. Every confusion, every delay, every unexpected turn, it is forming strength inside you. And one day, what feels like chaos now will make sense. God does not waste seasons. He uses them to build patience, to build endurance, to build faith that doesn't depend on circumstances. Right now, you don't need the whole map. You only need the next step. And the next step is trust. Trust when you don't understand. Trust when you feel uncertain. Trust when nothing feels stable. Because God is not guessing your future. He is preparing it. You are not alone in your confusion. You are not abandoned in your searching. And you are not forgotten in your waiting. God is still writing your story. And this chapter is not the end. Sometimes the hardest part about feeling lost is not the uncertainty. It's the comparison. You look at other people's lives, and it seems like they are moving faster, achieving more, understanding more, becoming more. And quietly, you ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? But growth is not a race. And purpose is not a competition. God is not measuring you against someone else's timeline. He is working on your story. And your story has a different pace. There are lessons you are learning now that you could not learn in comfort. There is strength forming in you that would not exist without this confusion. Clarity often comes after surrender, not before it. You want answers. God wants trust. You want direction. God wants faith. You want certainty. God wants dependence. And dependence is not weakness. It is relationship. When you stop trying to control every outcome, every future step, every possible mistake, you create space for God to lead. Sometimes being lost is the beginning of being found. Because when you no longer rely on your own understanding, you begin to rely on Him. And that is where peace starts. You may not understand the season, but one day, you will look back and see how carefully God was guiding you through every uncertain moment. The closed doors protected you. The delays shaped you. The waiting strengthened you. Nothing was random. Not the confusion. Not the redirection. Not even the silence. God does not waste seasons. He builds foundations. And foundations are built underground, hidden, slow, unseen, but strong. So if you feel lost today, do not panic. Do not assume failure. Do not assume abandonment. Assume preparation. Assume protection. Assume purpose. Because the God who created you does not lose track of you. He knows your name. He knows your heart. He knows your future. And even when you cannot see the path, He is already there. Leading. Guiding. Preparing the next step. You are not lost to Him. You are being led.